KSMO Salem.
AP News. I'm Ed Donahue. President Trump was asked at the White House about the Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking case.
This is a Democrat hoax that never ends. You know, it reminds me a little of the Kennedy situation. We gave him everything over and over again, more and more and more, and nobody's ever satisfied.
Kentucky Republican Congressman Thomas Massie says,
"This is not a hoax. This is real. There are real survivors. There are real victims to this criminal enterprise."
The Justice Department released some of the Epstein files to the House Oversight Committee in response to a subpoena. They contain hundreds of image files of years-old court filings related to Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Epstein's victims spoke at the Capitol today, people like Jenna Lisa Jones.
Until that day that I met Jeffrey, I have never been more scared in my life than I was that first time that he hurt me. I remember crying the entire way home, thinking about how I couldn't ever tell anyone about what actually happened in that house. This guy was so rich and had so many pictures with so many famous people, and no one would have ever believed me if I told them.
They want release of the Epstein files. Russia fired more than 500 drones and 24 missiles at Ukraine overnight. U.S.-led peace efforts so far have been unsuccessful. President Trump says he has no message for Russia's Vladimir Putin.
He knows where I stand, and he'll make a decision one way or the other. Whatever his decision is, we'll either be happy about it or unhappy. And if we're unhappy about it, you'll see things happen.
The government says employers posted more than 7 million job vacancies last month as the labor market continues to cool. A video that appears to show miners operating an above-ground subway train while the conductor stands by has drawn the ire of New York City transit leaders who call it reckless and unacceptable. This is AP News. A federal appeals court ruled President Trump cannot use an 18th century wartime law
to speed the deportations of people his administration accuses of membership in a Venezuelan gang. 2 judges on a 3-judge panel of the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals are agreeing with immigrant rights groups that Trump improperly invoked the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 against Trinidad. The majority found that the gang was not a legitimate target for a law that's only been used 3 times before in history, all during declared wars. The case will likely end up at the U.S. Supreme Court. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
Scientists reveal Mars' innermost core appears to be a solid hunk of metal, just like Earth's. The Chinese-led research team based their findings on seismic readings from NASA's InSight lander on Mars, which recorded more than 1,300 Mars quakes. I'm Ed Donahue, AP News.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free.
Some things can steal your sunshine.
Ugh, I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more.
I just took a COVID test. Ugh.
Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
At KSMO Radio, 1340 AM and 95.7 FM. We have plenty of sunshine in the Ozarks. That will continue into the afternoon. A few clouds will start rolling in. And then by later tonight, we do have a 60% chance of showers developing. Probably near midnight, maybe a little bit before. Otherwise, we'll have a high today of 85 and a low of 56 by early morning Thursday. It'll be cloudy on Thursday, with a high near 77 to start the day. We'll gradually have some sunshine pop out by the afternoon with winds out of the north. And then Thursday night, clear with a low of 56. Friday, it'll be partly sunny with a high of 76 with a 40% chance of an afternoon shower. Friday night, 50-50 chance of showers, cloudy, and a low of 48. Sunny on Saturday, high of 74. And then clear Saturday night with a low of 47 degrees. Right now at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, it's 80 with sunshine. We have winds out of the west at 7 miles an hour right here at KSMO Radio. Time for our Brownfield Commentary and Livestock Report, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio. We appreciate you being with us on your Wednesday afternoon. Now, the Brownfield Commentary and then the Livestock Report right here on KSMO Radio.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. I recently watched a PBS segment on the Lenape tribe, and one line stayed with me. Food anchors a community. It struck a chord, especially in thinking about food's role in cultural identity and connection. In agriculture, food truly grounds us. Regardless of farm size, local food production weaves itself into the heart of a community. Farmers and ranchers do more than grow crops or raise animals. They provide jobs, tradition, and a living connection to the land. That connection often spans generations. Food does more than feed. It celebrates identity, supports infrastructure, and brings people together. Rural communities understand this well. Festivals proudly carry food in their names: strawberry, peach, milk, rhubarb, and more. Behind each event is a deeper truth. Food is a cultural glue. Where I grew up, every small town had its own annual picnic. I vividly remember my great-grandmother, well into her 80s, riding a neighbor's stallion in the Glasgow Picnic Parade, sitting tall, proud, and winning a trophy I still have. Pies, garden tomatoes, and Glasgow picnic slaw made from fresh cabbage. Men stirred burgoo all night over open fires. My dad, smelling of wood smoke, would pause only to do livestock chores before heading back in to fry fish. Aunt Shirley's band played from a gooseneck trailer, and as night fell, couples danced under the stars. These weren't just meals, they were rituals, reunions. Food nourished us, yes, but more than that, it connected us. And it still does. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
For years, subscribers have relied upon Brownfield's Agriculture Today e-newsletter as a daily source of ag news and information. Now there's an audio program as well. The daily wrap-up highlights the day's news and market movers and includes updates on crop and livestock prices, market trends, weather conditions affecting agriculture, and major news events or policy changes that impact the industry. It gives farmers and ranchers, traders, and industry stakeholders the information they need to make informed decisions and stay current with the evolving agricultural landscape. The long-form program airs on the Agra America streaming channel and is offered as a podcast in the Agra America podcast repository at agraamerica.com. Brownfield's Agriculture Today e-newsletter is a free daily email publication delivered to subscribers' email inboxes Monday through Friday. Sign up for free at brownfieldagnews.com.
Having a special event at your business or a community event that needs to have a way to provide instructions to the public? TownScreen can help. They have portable 43-inch displays that can be custom programmed with a bright, high-definition display that can even be sponsored. These portable screens can be used indoors or out and can run up to 12 hours on a battery. So even if there's no electricity available, you are good to go. For more information, go to townscreen.com or call 636-338-1199. TownScreen.
Have you checked out the Country Mart website at www.tcmarkets.com? If not, you really need to. You'll find their weekly specials, coupons, inside the store information, and also tasty recipes from TC Markets on there as well. Plus, don't forget to like Country Mart's Facebook page. Like or comment on it for a chance to win something from the deli, and the winner will be announced on Wednesday each week. Just another reason to shop at Country Mart in Salem.
A slow start for direct cash cattle and cash hog business. Good morning, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report, brought to you by the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. CattleCon 2026 hits downtown Nashville February 3rd through the 5th. Join the cattle industry's biggest event for education, networking, and world-class entertainment Register today at convention.ncba.org. Direct cash cattle trade activity had a typically quiet start to the week. Show lists are mixed, higher in Texas, somewhat lower in Nebraska and Colorado, and lower in Kansas. Bids and asking prices didn't surface on Tuesday, and significant trade volume isn't expected until much later in the week. In Nebraska last week, steers weighing less than 500 pounds were sharply higher on a light test. Steers 700 to 900 pounds were $6 to $10 higher. Most heifers were $7 to $10 higher. The USDA says demand was very good for the short supply of cattle. Medium and large one feeder steers, 800 to 842 pounds, brought $356 to $384. Medium and large one feeder heifer, 690 to 692 pounds, brought $368 to $382.50. Box beef closed lower and sharply lower with light demand for solid offerings. Choice was down $1.99 at $413.42. Select was $3.83 lower at $386.17. Estimated cattle slaughter was 120,000 head, up 2,000 on the weekend, down more than 5,000 on the year. Cash hogs closed mixed with a solid negotiated run. Processors moved decent numbers to start this holiday-shortened week without having to get too aggressive in their procurement efforts. Trade and tariffs continue to dominate much of the conversation around global demand. While global demand has been relatively strong overall, China remains inconsistent in its buying habits. Domestic demand has been solid, but there are concerns about its long-term strength. Barrows and gilts at the National Daily Direct were up $1.46 with a weighted average of 106.37. No comparison at the Iowa, Minnesota, but a weighted average of 106.46. The Western Corn Belt was 83 cents lower with a weighted average of 106.44. Pork values closed lower, down 20 cents at 114.12. Loins, picnics, and bellies were all lower. And estimated hog slaughter was 489,000 head, up 9,000 on the week and up about 4,500 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle into the day mixed on spread trade, and lean hog futures closed mostly higher on demand optimism. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. Everyone deserves support. If you or someone you know is struggling, whether it's thoughts of suicide, a mental health or substance use crisis, or emotional distress, 988 is here. Call, text, or chat 988 for free, confidential support 24/7. No problem is too big or too small. Reaching out is a sign of strength. This September, remember, everyone deserves support. Call 988, a message from the Missouri Department of Mental Health.
The 4 R's of nutrient stewardship are time-tested strategies for sustainable farming that protect Missouri land and wildlife while improving your on-farm results. When we apply the right source of fertilizer at the right rate, at the right time, and in the right place, our farms, resources, and communities thrive. Talk to your retailer about 4R nutrient stewardship today. Learn more at mofcb.com.
At KS 1340 AM 95.7 FM has been the Brownfield Commentary and Livestock Report. It's brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO. We are your hometown radio station. It's time for a look at our updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. 4 pages of news that you can use in Salem and in Bunker. It's been around since 1992, March 2nd of that year. You can pick one up in paper form in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, or you can go online at KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, the news that you can use, available Monday through Friday, and it's absolutely free. Edward Lee Brown of Washington, Missouri, formerly of St. James, passed away September 1st at the age of 84. Funeral services for Edward Brown will be at 5 o'clock Friday at the First Baptist Church in St. James. Visitation at the church will be held from 4 until service time. Interment will be on Saturday, September 6th at the Roanoke Cemetery in Howard County with full military honors beginning at 11. All the arrangements are under the direction of the James Nagar Mortuary of Rolla for Edward Lee Brown, whose funeral services will be Friday at 5 at the First Baptist Church in St. James. Alma Redder Farrar of Salem passed away on Wednesday, August 27th in Rolla at the age of 86. Memorial services for Alma Farrar will be held at 1 o'clock Saturday at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel, with visitation from 11 until service time Saturday at the chapel. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Alma Redder Farrar, whose memorial services will be Saturday afternoon at 1 at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel. Sharon Christine Clift of Edgar Springs passed away August 27th in Columbia at the age of 69. A graveside service for Sharon Christine Clift will be held Monday, September the 8th, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the Greeley Cemetery. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Sharon Christine Clift, whose graveside services will be at 1 o'clock Monday, the 8th of September in the Greeley Cemetery. And that's a look at our updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We invite you to stay tuned for local news. That's coming up next right here on your hometown radio source, KSMO. We'll follow that up with a look at some weather. We got sports, and we got statewide news on the Missouri Net. Still all to come on KSMO Radio, 1340 AM, 95.7 FM. Townscreen in Salem and Houston is a very effective way to get your message out to the public, courtesy of their vertical screens in high-traffic areas in both towns. Your ad, flyer, or even video can be displayed for as little as $15 per week with monthly and yearly rates available. You'll also find Townscreen on display at the Echo Bluff and Montauk State Park lodges. Produce your own ad or get help from the Townscreen staff. To find out more, go online at townscreen.com or call or text 636-338-1199. Townscreen. Here at KSMO, it's now time for a look at local news. Local news brought to you by your friends at the SBU Salem campus, located 501 South Grand Street right here in Salem. It provides quality higher education close to home for the residents of Dent County and surrounding areas. To find out more information about the degrees or the programs offered by SBU Salem, just contact them at 729-7071. That's 729-7071. SBU Salem campus, bringing you a look at local news. 5 people died in traffic crashes and 1 person drowned during the 2025 Labor Day holiday weekend. The 2025 counting period for the Labor Day holiday was from 6 o'clock Friday evening, August 29th, through 11:59 Monday night, September 1st. Missouri State Highway Patrol troopers worked 222 traffic crashes, resulting in 104 injuries and 5 fatalities. Troopers also made 100 DWI arrests and 14 drug arrests. Preliminary patrol boating statistics indicate that troopers investigated 3 boating crashes, which included 4 injuries and no fatalities. Troopers did make 9 boating while intoxicated arrests. 1 person did drown over the holiday weekend at the Lake of the Ozarks in Camden County. A fatal accident occurred on Sunday, August 31st, which took the life of a 46-year-old man from Bunker who died when the vehicle he was driving went off the right side of the road, overcorrected, traveled off the left side of the road, and overturned. He was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from the vehicle. The crash occurred on westbound Highway 72, 10 miles east of Bunker in Reynolds County. He was pronounced dead at the scene by the Washington County Ambulance District paramedic Melissa Sansucci. Fatality statistics in this release could change if late deaths do occur or if other departments report fatalities after the news release is prepared. The information in this news release reflects only Missouri State Highway Patrol investigations. Service Academy applications are available right now through Representative Jason Smith. Those students who are interested in attending one of the U.S. Service Academies, including the U.S. Air Force Academy, U.S. Merchant Marine Academy, U.S. Military Academy at West Point, and the U.S. Naval Academy, have until October 24th to get your applications in. Applicants are considered on the basis of leadership skills, academic success, physical ability, and extracurricular activities. A committee of Missouri residents reviews each application and then makes nomination recommendations to Smith. To receive a nomination packet via email, contact the Congressman's Farmington office, 573-756-9755, or email donna.hickman, donna.hickman, at mail.house.gov. Students, parents, and educators interested in learning more about the Academy, as well as the application process, are being urged to attend Academy Day. This event will be from 9:30 in the morning until noon on September 13th at the Fieldhouse at Jefferson College in Hillsboro. Attendees will be able to meet with representatives from the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, the U.S. Naval Academy, the U.S. Air Force Academy, the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy, and the U.S. Coast Guard Academy. To register, please send an email to academyday2025@mail.house.gov. That's Academy Day 2025, all one word, ACADEMYDAY 2025 at mail.house.gov. Merrimack Regional Planning Commission is still seeking input from roadway users for the region-wide Safe Streets and Roads for All to help create a regional safety action plan. The public is encouraged to take a short survey on how individuals utilize transportation and safety concerns with the roadway systems in the county of their residents. It's crucial for the public to take the surveys because it directly impacts the safety and effectiveness of transportation infrastructure, in each of these communities. The online surveys by county or for Dent County are mrpcsurveys.typeform.com/SS4ADent. Again, the online survey for Dent County is mrpcsurveys.typeform, all one word, .com, and then /SS4Dent. In 2023, the MRPC was awarded a Safe Streets and Roads for All grant from the United States Department of Transportation. Established in 2022, the program funds planning and implementation activities to prevent deaths and serious injuries on roadways. The Safety Action Plan is being developed for the Merrimack region, including Crawford, Dent, Gasconade, Marys, Osage, Phelps, Pulaski, and Washington counties. The draft plan will be completed by the end of 2025, with the final plan to be submitted in March of 2026. For more information, contact Ann Friend at AFREAND@merrimackregion.org or Senior Community Development Specialist Orrin Pogue at OPOGUE@merrimackregion.org. You can also call the Merrimack Regional Planning Commission's office at 573-265-2993. Dent County Recorder Cindy Yard wants people to be aware of a new website where you can sign up to find out if someone is recording a document or changing a recorded document with your name on it. The website is www.deedwatch.com, and once signed up, you'll receive an email letting you know if a document is recorded with your name on it. There is no charge for this service. Just go to the website and in the drop-down box, select Dent County, Missouri. In the second box, enter your email that you want the notification to come to. From that point, just follow the simple directions to finish signing up. You could include the name that could be on your deed or any other form of your name that the deed may have been recorded in. This service is provided by the Dent County Recorder's Office to prevent anyone from being scammed out of their property or having someone attach their names to your deed without your knowledge. If you have questions about this service, contact Cindy Ard at the Dent County Recorder's Office, 573-729-2198. That's 573-729-2198. You can also email her at dcrecorder07@gmail.com. That's dcrecorder07@gmail.com. More after this.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
It's the 50th anniversary of Missouri Net. Hall of Fame sports broadcaster John Rooney worked for the network in the early years.
Congratulations to Learfield, Missouri Net. 50 years. I don't know where the time went, but it's unbelievable where MissouriNet evolved into the Tiger Network and then on to Learfield Sports and how big that has become over the years, out of the little area of Jefferson City, Missouri. To say I was a part of that, I'm quite proud.
September 7th is Build-A-Bear Workshop Day at Busch Stadium, and we're celebrating with a very special giveaway. On Sunday, September 7th, kids 15 and younger with a paid admission receive a free Cardinals furry friend, courtesy of Build-A-Bear Workshop. This adorable Cardinals-themed plush is perfect for watching the game together. Plus, don't forget to knock it out of the park at Build-A-Bear Workshop, located in Ford Plaza here at Busch Stadium. Find the stuff you love at Build-A-Bear Workshop and go Cards.
It's time to break the silence surrounding mental health. Too often, people suffer in silence, afraid to ask for help. That's where 988 comes in. It's a safe, confidential space where you can talk openly about your struggles without fear of judgment. Whether you're experiencing a crisis or you just need someone to listen, 988 is here for you. You're not alone. Let's break the silence together. Call 988. Your mental health matters. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, Missouri.
Here at KS 1340 AM 95.7 FM. That forecast does call for lots of sunshine today, but some clouds will start moving in, and we will have a high today about 85 degrees. Those clouds should start arriving during the afternoon. And for tonight, we do expect it to be cloudy with a chance of some showers developing late. Those clouds should be in probably, I would say, by late evening. And then we'll have rain that'll occur up till about maybe 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Our low will be 56 by early morning with a chance of rain 60%, and winds becoming northerly at about 5 to 10 miles an hour after midnight. Clouds on Thursday early, then sunny skies by the afternoon, high of 77, with a light breeze in the afternoon with north winds in the morning still hanging around at about 5 miles an hour. It'll be clear Thursday night, low of 56. Our winds become southerly at about 5 miles an hour after midnight. 40% chance of afternoon showers on Friday. We'll have partly sunny skies and a high of 76. We will have a 50-50 chance of rain on Friday night. It'll be cloudy and a low of 48 with sunshine expected on Saturday and a high of 74 degrees. In the extended forecast for Sunday through Tuesday, plenty of sunshine Sunday, high of 78. Partly cloudy Sunday night, low of 50. Sunny on Monday, high of 75. Cloudy Monday night, low of 51. And sunny Tuesday, the high of 79 degrees. Currently here at KSMO Radio, it's still hovering right around 80 degrees with sunny skies. Winds out of the west right now at about 7 miles an hour. At your KSMO studios, 1340 AM and 95.7 FM. That's been a look at weather. Now stay tuned. We got some sports news coming up shortly here on KSMO Radio and statewide news from the MissouriNet. And then we'll have a full look at the forecast again right here on your hometown radio source, KSMO, in the 1 o'clock hour.
Reality check number 29. Moving your checking account shouldn't feel harder than moving to another state. At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. We know switching banks can be a pain, so we invented the Easy Switch Kit. If you move your account to Town & Country, we'll do all the work for you. Set up your automatic deposits and withdrawals, and even help close your old account. How easy is that? Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
At KSMO Radio, looking at some sports news. To open the 2025 season, the Salem Lady Volleyball Tigers were in St. James. Freshman team took the court, defeating St. James in 2 sets, 25-7 and 25-15. In the second match, the JV squad kept the winning trend rolling with a victory in 2 sets, 25-8 and 25-13. And then the varsity concluded the night's sweep as they defeated St. James in 3 straight games, 25-16, 25-14, and 25-15. Congratulations to Coach Satterley and her team for starting the season off with a decisive win. Lady Tigers will be on the road for their next matchup. That'll be in Sullivan with the freshmen at 4:45, the JV following that, and then the varsity matchup on Thursday afternoon. Bunker Lady Eagles fell to Summersville, and JV lost in 2 straight games to start out the day in their home opener. And then the varsity fell in 3 straight games. They will be in Viburnum on Thursday with the varsity match at 5 and a JV match to follow. And that's going to do it for Look at Local Sports, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Stick around. We've got more sports news coming up next from the Missouri Net right here on KSMO Radio. We are AM 1340 and FM 95.7.
At Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Ivan Herrera's 2-run homer in the 6th inning was all the offense the Cardinals pitching needed. It held up for a 2-1 win over the A's. It was Herrera's 13th homer of the season. Miles Michaelis, 6 good innings for his first win since July 25th. He made some adjustments after watching Sonny Gray get hammered for 3 homers against the A's yesterday.
I'm in here every time he goes out to the mound. I like to come in and try to watch some of the game on the TV in here so I can get a better look at kind of what they're doing and the way they react to certain pitches. So it always helps going second. Being able to kind of read what they're doing. As far as their approach, against us as a whole goes.
The 6th inning wasn't kind to Michael Lorenzen. The Royals righty gave up a 1-0 lead with a 2-run homer to Joe Adell of the Angels. Royals end up losing 5-1. Seattle also lost, so the Royals still 2.5 games out of the wild card race. This was a tough one for Vinny Pasquantino.
It's a gut punch for sure. You kind of come into this game and you need it. You need all of them. We got 24 left, right? You want 24 of them.
Last night, Park Hill native Carter Jensen made his major league debut for the team he grew up cheering for.
My family here, being able to, share this moment with them, and, they put in just as much time and sacrifice as I have. Honestly, probably more growing up, playing tournaments and stuff like that. So
Carter struck out as a pinch hitter in the 9th inning. He was a 3rd-round draft pick of the Royals in 2021. Mizzou plays Kansas, and they'll be without starting kicker Blake Craig. He tore his ACL. It happened on a kickoff as he was pursuing the kick returner. He made field goals of 49 and 55 before getting hurt. Quarterback Sam Horn will miss an extended period of time after he got hit on a designed run play early in the game. Chiefs rookie wide receiver Jalen Royals, the only player who did not practice yesterday. He's got a knee injury. The Chiefs and Chargers in Brazil Friday. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Missouri, get ready! The wait is almost over. DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app, is coming soon to the Show Me State, and you can sign up today. New Missouri customers can get $300 in bonus bets when we launch on December 1st. Download now and place a $5 bet when we go live. DraftKings Sportsbook brings everything you need to elevate your game day, including live in-game betting, lightning-fast payouts, and endless ways to get in on the action, all right from your phone. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code StateNets to grab $300 in bonus bets with just a $5 bet when we go live December 1st. That's promo code StateNets in partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 and over. Physically present in Missouri. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Excludes customers who redeem pre-launch sign-up offer. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos.
The 4 R's of nutrient stewardship are time-tested strategies for sustainable farming that protect Missouri land and wildlife while improving your on-farm results. When we apply the right source of fertilizer at the right rate, at the right time, and in the right place, our farms, resources, and communities thrive. Talk to your retailer about 4R nutrient stewardship today. Learn more at mofcb.com.
If you could hear Old Spice Fiji Antiperspirant, what would it sound like? First, you'd start with Fiji Antiperspirant's amazing scent of palm trees. Add pure notes of fresh coconut and layer on 24/7 odor and sweat protection. You won't hear any dyes or parabens because with Fiji, you won't have any. So while your regular antiperspirant sounds like this, Old Spice Fiji sounds like this. Sounds like it smells amazing.
Missouri's small towns and rural communities deserve safe, accessible roadways for everyone, whether walking, biking, wheeling, catching a bus, or driving. That's why Missouri leaders and citizens in these areas are joining the Complete Streets Initiative. With Complete Streets, communities can plan for growth and open opportunities to secure funding for sidewalks, bike lanes, and trails. Small towns across the country are making it happen. Yours can too. Learn more at mocompletestreets.com.
Missouri Net News. I'm Sue Danielson. State lawmakers are in Jefferson City today for a special session focused on redrawing congressional districts. Elisa Nelson reports.
Some Republicans have their sights set on flipping Missouri's 5th congressional district in hopes of having 7 Republican-leaning districts and 1 Democratic stronghold.
Governor Mike Keogh calls his proposal a more compact and contiguous map of the districts. A company providing brain health testing is expanding in St. Louis. C2N Diagnostics plans to invest millions of dollars and triple the size of its operations. Several fish kills have made headlines in the state this year, but nearly all were ruled to be caused by nature. The MDC's Andrew Branson says they see it after heavy rain.
By the time that water comes dumping into the lake or pond, quite often that water is low in oxygen.
Scattered storms are expected to develop later today and tonight in Missouri. Some could be strong, packing damaging winds and dumping large hail. Missouri Net News.
We are the keepers of the wild. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving the natural landscapes that define our nation. Nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters. Together with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 million acres of American wildlands. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
My neighbor invited me to a Wounded Warrior Project event. I didn't know what to expect, but I felt like everyone understood me. We got each other. So I got more involved. I joined support groups with other women warriors, and it helped me realize a new purpose in my life.
Through our hands-on programs, supportive community, and ongoing advocacy, we help post-9/11 veterans realize what's possible. Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/possible.
Truman the Tiger. MIZ. Marching Mizzou. And of course, to the house! To the house! The traditions of Mizzou football live here. A scoop and score for Missouri. Catch every game all season long right here. Never quit. Never gave up. On your home for Mizzou football, the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Why stop now?
You've seen Townscreen in Salem and Houston filled with local community events, business ads, even obituaries. But did you know that the Townscreen staff can even create personalized closed networks? They have already created a closed network for Intercounty Electric, the Senior Age Area Agency on Aging, schools, churches, and others. And you're in complete control of the content. It is a full-service closed network, and it's very affordable. To get all the details, call or text Townscreen at 636-338-1199. Townscreen.
Nobody plays a better variety. KSMO Salem.
Department of Rejected Dreams. If you had a dream rejected, IKEA can make it possible.
So I always dreamed of having a man cave. But the wife doesn't like it. What if I called it a woman cave?
Okay, so let's not do that, but add some relaxing lighting and a comfy IKEA Hofburg ottoman, and now it's a cozy retreat.
Nice, a cozy retreat. Man cozy retreat.
Sir, okay. Find your big dreams, small dreams, and cozy retreat dreams in-store or online at IKEA.us. Dream the possibilities.
Let's take a look at the forecast for the rest of the afternoon. It does call for sunshine and some clouds to kind of intermingle for a while. We will have a high today about 85. Our winds are going to be out of the west-northwest throughout the rest of the afternoon. And for tonight, more clouds will roll in with showers and thunder showers, likely late up till about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. We'll have a low about 56 degrees. Winds will be northerly at about 5 to 10, and then they'll die down during the early morning hours. Our chance of precipitation, 60%. We'll have clouds on Thursday early, then sunny skies by the afternoon, high of 77, with a northerly wind in the morning, again becoming light and variable. Clear skies Thursday night, low 56. Calm winds become southerly after midnight. 40% chance of showers during the afternoon on Friday after partly sunny skies, and a high of 76. Winds out of the west at 5 to 10. We'll move to the north during the afternoon. For Friday night, a 50-50 chance of showers, cloudy, and a low of 48, with sunshine expected Saturday and a high of 74 degrees. Currently right here, KSMO, 81 degrees, sunny skies. You have a wind out of the west right now at about 7 miles an hour on your Wednesday afternoon. Right here at KSMO Radio. And that look at weather brought to you by your friends at Titan Paving and Drainage. You know, if water keeps eroding your yard away, might be time to get that taken care of. You know, it's just going to get worse. Going to make those divots in your yard become valleys, and that's not what you want to do. Get that taken care of. Don Mutz and his group at Titan Paving and Drainage can help you out. Get in touch with him. If it's standing water or water that's just keeping up against your foundation, you don't want that either. Don Mutz and his group at Titan Paving and Drainage really can do an outstanding job of alleviating those water issues. Give them a call, 453-6379 or 453-6462. Don Mutz and Titan Paving and Drainage bringing you a look at our weather. Do you have drainage issues at your home or business? Ignoring them only makes the problem worse. Give Titan Paving and Drainage a call and let Don Mutz come on out and assess the best way to alleviate the problem. Pooled water in the long term can damage asphalt and concrete, while standing water around your home can lead to soil erosion, as well as unstable or structural damage to a foundation, porch, or patio. Call Titan today to find the right drainage solution for your property at 453-6462 or 453-6379.